Hello, and I hope this is recording. And so that's what F1 does. Okay. Anyway, so again, Spitfire 23. It's probably getting a better position. There we go. Today I'm playing as England, and this is my second video. Hopefully, I hope this is the one and only time I actually have to record this thing. Anyway, so today this is a three-way free-for-all. I'm playing as England. My enemies are Egypt, commanded by Kellogg the First, and Venice, commanded by Jaggerjaw 99. So let's just take a look at our comps real quick. I have my General's Bodyguard, and I think I can actually afford to raise the graphics on this a little. Yes, I can. Awesome. Not awesome. Let me change this real quick. Is that alright? Screw it, I'll leave it at low. Anyway, so here's my army real quick. I have a General's Bodyguard and 4 Lancers, Demi-Lancers. They don't have a shield, so they're weak defensively, but they have an attack of like 13 and a charge of 8. So they're very, very quick, so I just love using them. I'm not a big fan of melee cav. I just like charging in, getting out, charging in, getting out. I also have about, it seems like, oh, that's what's going on. Oops. I have about 4 longbowmen, 4 billmen, with I think I put like 1 chevron on each for the morale, 4 heavy billmen, and 3 heavy bill militia. So as you can see, I'm actually splitting off my army in 2, and I should probably explain real quick what kind of army comps they have over here. So Venice is spread all over the place, so first I'll focus on Egypt. Egypt brought their General's Bodyguard, and it looks like 2 Royal Mamluks and a Mamluk unit. These Royal Mamluks are very deadly, and they have 3 Taverdaria, plus a unit of peasants, a unit of Sudanese tribesmen, and they have assassins somewhere. Can't see them yet. Oh, they have another unit of Mamluk archers. This free-for-all was all any period, and I think the only rules were like 5 cav and no arty, and that's about it. Over here, Jaggerjaw has I think 4 unit of Stratiots, which I should have banned. You'll see why much later. And his army's all over the place. He's trying to face me and Egypt at the same time. Over here, he's got 3 unit of Venetian heavy infantry. Very, very good, but very low morale. 2 units of Pavese crossbow militia. Another 2 units of Stratiots. And way over here, this is going to be really important. He has a reserve of a Stratiot unit, which I think has his general in it. Yeah, there he is. And a unit of dismounted feudal knights and Pavese crossbow militia. And over here, he's got another unit of Stratiots facing this, about to go against this Mamluk archers. Well, about to chase them down. And it looks like 3 more units of dismounted feudal knights, so that's 4 in total, plus another 2 Pavese crossbow militia. So let's start the game. And over here, you can see that Egypt and Venice are already at fighting each other. And they just got a pretty decent charge. Not the best, but pretty decent. I mean, you see like 1, 2 dead Mamluks and a couple of Stratia, so they're getting hit hard by the missiles. And over here, I pretty much just split my army in 2. And this was probably a mistake, but I just want to see if I could do it. I basically, what I want to do is see if I could just like micro both of them. This side's nothing's really gonna happen for a little while. I'm just gonna move them up while I focus on this side. As you can see, the archers are basically duking it out with the Stratiots. And I think he's not paying attention. He doesn't have skirmish. Does he? I think he might have skirmish mode on. I'm not sure. But the Stratiots are getting hit hard by the missiles. And over here, Stratiots are fighting. I think these are just regular Mamluks. Kind of missed the action over here. Yeah, another unit of Mamluk archers. So he's got 2 archer cav sort of just being chased around by Stratiots. I think he has skirmish mode off because they keep catching up. So I think he's like manually moving them around. And they're wavering, they're not even shooting anymore. That's a big problem. Oh no, they are. So let's see real quick. So right here is just a quick little cav engagement. Over on this side, he's moved 2 Stratiots and I moved 2 Demi-Lancers. And unfortunately, I think they get a very good charge off. I can't remember. Yeah, it looks like they'll get a charge off because I'm not going to be able to charge into them properly. And over here, again, they get a very good charge. And oh no, actually I think they're over there. They're just marching. You can see over here, they have my Demi Lancers don't have shields, so they can't really do very well in a melee. While they also don't have shields, huh? But they have maces, so they can just chew right through my armor. And what I'm doing is I'm bringing in the infantry, as well as just cycle charging, sort of getting a charge, then getting out. Except here they kind of just broke completely. So I think I'm just gonna chase them down real quick. And over here, me and Egypt are sort of setting up. He's moving his Mamluks, and I accidentally leave an archer unit way out there, which gets slaughtered instantly. And this archer unit, again, way too far. I'm shooting at them, but these Royal Mamluks, this bodyguard and this unit of Mamluks have a lot of armor. So, and let's see what happens here. Bang! Bunch of men flying. I think they're just gonna break. Yeah, look at that, instantly killed. And I'm just trying to set up, trying to figure out what to do since, like, over here I think I start moving some Demi-Lancers to this side since, I'm not sure. But you see these bodyguard are charging in. They sort of get intercepted by this unit of Billmen, and I'm just starting to surround them with Billmen, try and cut down the general as quickly as possible. At the same time, their infantry isn't moving, so I think he's just micromanaging his cav at the moment. You can see over here, again, Lancers and infantry, and I'm just trying to do as much damage as possible. Again, you have to charge in and get out, but I think in this case, they just... Oh look, that unit broke right there. Or my loot's breaking. Over here, they're wavering. My men are pursuing. I can't talk. I mean, these 2 units were pretty much gone. I mean, look at that. That Royal Mamluk unit down to 15 from like 48, I think. Demi Lancers down to... we pretty much just used up all our cav. Over here, you can see these Royal Mamluks are pretty much gone. Over here, bam, right there in the back. Full on charge. They break. They're too slow to run away too, so they can't do anything. Over here, they already used up a lot of their men. They're fighting sort of a blob right here. I think right here... No, those are peasants. I'm just trying to clean them up. And right here are his Hashishim, the assassins. Who are... I really hate them. They're just really strong. They have a high attack, pretty high defense. And the worst part is that they have 2 HP. But then again, it's, off put by the fact that they have 2 hit points. That makes sense. They have a lower unit count, I guess. And the problem with Billmen, they're 2-handed units, even though they have a very, very high attack, and I can easily upgrade their armor, which I think I did here. Oh, well, I guess these Tabernaria, they're doing pretty well, actually. So yeah, basically they have a 2-handed glitch where their men they defend a little bit more than they attack. And over here, I charge in my bodyguard, and I think he gets killed. I can't remember. I know he dies at some point. And see, I guess I completely forgot about them, or I thought they were gonna break at that moment, or something. My men are breaking, which is always a really bad sign. But this battle is just all over the place. I mean, I got these longbowmen sort of not even paying attention to them. They could have just been shooting down this Hashishim unit, but they're not. There we go. I killed the Saracen general. And okay, so that fight still hasn't started. Over here, I mean, I still have some heavy billmen ready to fight. They have all these Hashishim and Tabernaria. I mean, look at that. They're kind of just charging at each other. Look at these 2. And that charge right into the backs of the Hashishim. go. He's getting ganged up on, and I think these broke. Yep. Didn't miss much. As you can see, he's actually moving up these 3 Venetian heavy infantry. Since he sees that I'm pretty much occupied over there. And he's charging them against these 3 units of heavy build militia. But that'll be a bit later. Over here you can see that pretty much his Hashishim already noticed my my longbowmen who are wavering. I think I noticed that and I'm charging my general. And I mean, it's chaos everywhere. This one unit Taverderia. And I mean, I just lost control of my micro at this point, and I'm just trying to figure out what the heck's going on. The low graphics don't help either. But luckily, I was able to break them. These Hashishim, they just won't break. Look at that. I mean, they're wavering, of course, but they just won't break. And at this point, I mean, I haven't noticed yet, but Venice just isn't moving. They're taking their time. Over here, I got these billmen. I tried charging him in, but I kind of failed. Oh, he got flipped. Look at that. And over here, and this is when I noticed, hey, these guys are getting closer. Too close for comfort. It looks like this unit got shot at. Oh, no, that was from the cab fight earlier. And this is the point where I decided I'm going to move some demi-lancers over. I'm still fighting hard over here with Egypt, but at this point I was thinking, oh, well, I got like infantry superiority. I can easily just charge all my infantry in or whatever. And this is actually very funny. Just watch. Just watch. So you see they're all eager, they're all ready. And I'm like, nah, I'm not going to charge into that. Not yet. And then I'm like, maybe I might charge. Let's see. They're shaking already. And boom! This is the part. And he's just like, what the hell? I'm just like, I don't know. But 3 men were just able to, I guess they saw that men were closing in. But seriously, they just broke instantly to a charge from 3 guys. This was the dust right there. And I'm just like, I'm taking advantage of this. I'm just going to chase him all the way down. He still seems to have a few stratagalts around in units, which is a big problem. As you can see over here on the bar that he's got an advantage. Over here, Egypt's pretty much gone, but I'm fighting him until the end. And at this point, I'm just like laughing. I'm just like, I'm sorry, man. Just keep telling him that and stuff. You don't want to see that happening. Anyway, over here, the heavy billmen, even though they completely outnumber the Hashishim, again, they're not the very best unit, but they're very cheap, and I just like using billmen because they're fun. They're always fun to watch. Look at this. Boom. Oh, never mind. Just glance off the armor. There's a unit of 4 Hashishim, which I only see 1 guy. Oh, there we go. That broke. And I still got these longbowmen sort of just shooting. Mainly just shooting at my own men, though. So he's basically pursuing me. At this point, his Hashishim are breaking already. I think these are the last 2 units he's got. A unit of archers and a unit of Hashishim. I don't know, I like saying that. So I'm like, screw it, I'm charging in. And I think they break? Not yet. There you go, make it look a little bit better. Even though it sacrifices frames per second, it looks better. Not by much. So over here, I got these like 5 billmen trying to fight off. Well, now it's 4. Damn. And he's got these Royal Mamluks that have been running since forever. And you can see they're just being cut down. They're trying to fight, but again, now they're outnumbered. They have very high stats, the Hashishim. They're just gonna finish him off. And I'm just shooting into him because I'm like, I kind of just want to protect him. And I'm gonna charge in my general, and this will be his last charge for him, which actually does a lot of damage. There we go. And this is the point where I'm like, oh, right. Well, at this point, I just been fighting him, and you can see his Venetian heavy infantry are pretty much gone. I'm trying to charge into his I just ran past his dismounted feudal, so I'm trying to get rid of his Pavi's crossbows here because they're gonna be a big problem if I let them live. Look at that. Right into my cab. There's, I should have probably waited until I had everybody set up and just come in, but I was like, I don't want to give them time to set up properly or anything like that. But I'm losing a lot. I mean, look at that. They just ran without doing any damage. I think they're just too tired for the charge. Over here, I just got this unit of 2 guys sort of just chasing down this Pavi's crossbow unit. Again, he still has this general like way in the back, which I completely forgot about. Like, I knew he had a reserve earlier. I just didn't know how big it was. And that's Egypt just admitting defeat. You can see, I'm just like trying to figure out what to do. I'm like, again, this is I'm pretty much out of men. You literally, all you see here are just my men sort of all over the place. They're completely tired. Venice here didn't even fight much. They lost their Venetian heavy infantry, but other than that, they really didn't do much. I still got these 2 units of heavy build militia, so I'm just gonna charge them right into the dismounted feudals. And at the same time, I just got this demi-lancer unit sort of just going back and forth, going back and forth. That unit breaks immediately. Their charge was just way too powerful. 3 units against 2, and I'm just charging in, trying to do as much damage as possible. But you can see, these demi-lancers just, they died instantly. I think they got shot down or they got hit hard by the dismounted feudal. So I'm just trying to sort of wheel around, trying to do as much damage as I can. I think I forget completely about this unit over here. This unit's back, but it's exhausted. I mean, my men are all exhausted. His are winded and very tired. Oh no, just winded. But right here, I'm trying to get a charge, which I think I missed the charge with my general. I still do damage, but not as much as I would have liked. And I'm just trying to do something. I mean, these billmen aren't going to last. So I'm just doing tons of cycle charges, sending everything in. Shooting with the longbowmen on their flanks here. I mean, all my men are tired. Over here you can see that the Venetians warmed up. I could have probably just waited a little bit until my men were well rested. But I didn't want to give them the chance. I didn't know how tired they would have been. You can see right here, I think I'm able to break them, I'm not sure. But you can see every charge, I'm losing a bunch of lancers. But it's working. You can see they're slowly getting whittled down. Shaking, exhausted. They're... Boom. Right there. That's just too much for that one unit. And it causes a chain rout. I didn't even know there were 5. Oh, that's my unit. Still, you can see their units are breaking, so I decided at this point to just go all in, which is probably the worst idea I had at this point. Because my men are tired. I mean, I could have just waited. But I didn't want to. Over here you can see unit, they have 38, 47. They have a lot of crossbows. And these guys are just shooting me down as I run in. That unit broke immediately, but it was just tired. I mean, their range, they can just completely shoot me down if they wanted to. And I think I'm going to charge this unit over there. But you can see they're doing a lot of damage with their men. That unit is wavering, luckily. But, it just won't break. It's not enough. Over here, I think they get a volley off and I decide to run back. Yeah. I guess the best idea would have been to march my infantry forward, let them soak up some kills or some of the shots, or let my longbowmen. I should have just let them rest. But at the same time, he's already moving his Stratiots line. This full unit of Stratiots, I think that's what finishes me off. Because look, I'm just going to charge in. I'm not going to wait for them to come in, but bam, look at that. No survivors. Oh wait, one guy. One guy survived. And he's fighting hard. He's fighting hard, I think. He's trying to, at least. I got my demi-lancers. I got people just trying to do something against this unit. He's dead. Victory's certain. I just don't have anything to really fight here anymore. I got my general. I got this unit demi-lancers charging in, getting out, but it's just not enough. And he's making me chase him everywhere while his Pavis are coming. Sorry about that. I don't have the full official version of Bandicam, so it cuts out every 10 minutes. And I was just saying right now that the frame rate went like really high, and I was like, that's cinematic as hell. All they did really was just charge here and then go back. But you can see they're pretty much whittled down to 20, but I have nothing left. They have 3 units of Pubby's crossbowmen who are pretty healthy. There's 1 unit dismounted feudal knights and another unit of healthy crossbow militia. So there's not much I can do here. They got me completely outnumbered. You can see the bar right there. But let's see what happens. So let's see. That unit, it's exhausted. It doesn't want to be there. You know, it gets cut. It's getting cut down as it runs away, which is even worse. So at this point, I'm like, all I really got left is my general. So I'm just gonna charge right in. You know, try doing as much damage as possible. But again, Stratiots, the reason they're banned a lot is just that they're very powerful. They're very fast. They have a lot of see, I just can't escape anymore, so I just decided to fight them. They have you know, the regular attack. They have a pretty decent charge of 5 and attack of 11. But the thing is that they also have maces, which means they can fight very well in you know, in a melee. And there's my general just cutting down anyone he sees, and there, he's dead. This GG, basically, there's nothing left, and it was a very fun game. Jaggerjaw here, just coming out on top thanks to not having to fight. You know, he jumped. And also because they have so many crossbows, they could just shoot me down whenever they wanted to. You know, it would have been awesome if I had made this scored. You know, he still had 322 men. I had 73 men. I mean, in the end, he was able to just outnumber me. He had all these archers. My army was exhausted, which I shouldn't have sent them forward like that. And it was very fun. It was a very close game until I saw the reason why the bar was there. It was because of the Stratiots and the feudals way in the back. But yeah, GG. That was very, very fun, and hope you guys liked the replay. I got 558 kills with 54 captured. Egypt got 543 kills and 36 captured. And this basically tells you how many men I had left. He got 257 killed, 58 captured. So yeah. Let's look over here. General did 136. Demi Lancers doing pretty well except for this unit, but they didn't do that bad. Billman, that unit sucked. That unit sucked too. Those were meant basically to do the initial charge, try to hold, and then let everyone else go around. Heavy Billman didn't do much either. And the Longbowmen really didn't do anything. Wow. Well, then again, 2 of these were charged upon, and the last 2 just... I think this was the only unit that did anything. Anyway, that's about it, and see you later.